Hello, everyone, and welcome. All right, so I'm mainly doing this video in English just to put you guys in context on what's going on in the astrological world. So we've been having crazy, revolutionary cosmic energy these past weeks, taking us some sort of like a climax peak, which is the full moon in Leo. That takes place the 28th of January at 8:15 p.m. Spain time, 2:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you're probably wondering, why is it so intense? What's going on? Well, mainly because the whole cosmic sky is in super strong tensions between the four fixed astrological signs, which are Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo, which are actually the energies that better incarnate the four elements: earth, water, air, and fire. So, this full moon takes us to a super tense climax that is gonna lead to probably like breathtaking upgrades and evolution in our system, because this massive tension is gonna make us like develop and find new ways to express ourselves, develop our system, and uh, create actually like a new system, find new ways to manifest, create new things, manifest new things, manifest a new society pretty much. And the truth is that there's so much going on that we need to go step by step, little by little, just to understand it. So first of all, understand this lunar cycle. This lunar cycle started in August 18th, 2020. So just step back and think, what was going on in our lives at that point? What were we trying to accomplish? What were our goals at that time? What was going on? Because this full moon talks mainly about the end of a Leo cycle. And Leo is it's really the energy that helps us share our light, our love with the world, that makes us show who we really are. Because Leo is the energy of the heart that moves love, creativity, alchemy, manifestation. And it's also the energy of fun, the energy of children. But Leo left with no consciousness, the darker side of Leo, can make us be selfish, narcissist, have a need for applause, have a conflict in the way we express our love to others. And it's important to really bear in mind that in a full moon, we always tend to see the shadows of the sign where the moon is located. And in this case, we're going to be seeing Leo's shadow coming out to light. So it's very possible that this week we experience dramatic situations, people in desperate need for attention, public figures showing their shadows to the world. And in the personal level, we can live this full moon energy as a conflict in how we show ourselves, a conflict with the way we want to share ourselves with the world. And this inner conflict is what's gonna take us through a deep, intense transformation process, so that we can actually free ourselves from our need to stand out from the crowd and realize that we're all builders, that we're all creators in this new world. We're gonna build and create a new world, and we need these energetic tensions to free ourselves from what's not allowing us to co-create as a team, as a whole. Because we usually want society to change, we expect society to change, the world to change, but we stay in the same habits, wondering, uh, being like in need for love and attention, like wandering in our same patterns, same habits. But now is the time to take responsibility and realize that we are society and we need to take advantage of this super strong energy right now so that we can enlighten the world with love for change, love for advance, love for prosperity, because we're going to be experiencing big moments of enlightenment from now on. And this light can be blinding and painful at the beginning for sure, till we get used to being a part of it. So it's not going to be easy, but I can absolutely guarantee that it's going to be worth it. So let's now analyze the astral situation in this full moon so that we can really understand where exactly this strong energy is coming from. First of all, we have the moon at 9 degrees of Leo opposed to the sun in Aquarius joining Jupiter at 9 degrees of Aquarius, super close to Saturn, which is also in Aquarius. So we have these three big energies, Sun, Jupiter, and Saturn, creating a triple union that just by itself, it's already super powerful, especially because Jupiter expands the whole situation and creates a sense of urgency, a sense of urgency for innovation, for upgrade. So also in Aquarius, we have Mercury, a little warmed up because he's ready to go retrograde on the 30th of January. And we have two more asteroids that I will be talking about at the end of the video so that you stay focused on the big picture here. So we have a lot of Aquarian energy that is pushing us to move forward, to innovate, to go for the new. The old has to go, guiding us through creating a new society of equality ruled by truth, by transparency. And this this Aquarius bomb is fighting against the moon in Leo that wants to stand out, wants to have the power, wants to rule the world by itself. But then, apart from these two super powerful energies, we have another triple bomb in Taurus, because we have three big rebels in Taurus that are Mars, Uranus, and Black Moon Lilith. That super summarized, Black Moon Lilith is an astrological point that we calculate studying the moon's orbit around Earth. And this figure talks about feminism, rebellion, going after what you truly want with no fear whatsoever. So these three energies of Mars, Uranus, and Black Moon Lilith combined in Taurus are screaming revolution and an extreme need for upgrade, changes, and are asking for a reconnection to our bodies, to our planet, because they're in Taurus, so that we can actually live our resources in a much more advanced, much more conscious way. So just to paint you guys the picture again, we have this big and strong Aquarian wave confronting the moon in Leo, and both energies in tension to the Taurus revolution. And these three energies of air, Aquarius, fire, Leo, and earth, Taurus, are going to explode, looking for the fourth balancing energy of water, which is Scorpio. And the energy, Scorpio is actually going to be the energy that we're going to need really to transform ourselves after feeling all that discomfort and all that tension of these three energies looking for a way out. So if you have your astral chart, if you guys have any planets in any of these four signs in the first 12 degrees, you're going to be living this energy much more intensely than the ones who don't. And we're going to need to go through we all actually are going to need to go through some sort of transformation and purge, more if you have planets in these signs, so that we can transform our current reality pretty much. Because also, also Pluto, which is the king of the underworld, the representative of Scorpio, is now in Capricorn, transforming, demolishing the old system, and is united with Venus, the planet of love, the same exact day of this full moon, if it could get a little more intense, in case we needed like an extra spice, causing so much tension in our love lives and our relationships, asking us to let die everything and everyone who is refusing transformation. Let go everything that's resisting that transformation. So, putting ourselves even more in context, let's all remember that since the 21st of December, we have been entering the Aquarius portal. And just getting through this portal itself is going to take us around 100 years till we're like fully immersed in the age of Aquarius. So these next 100 years are really a transition from the previous age to the new one. And that's why we're going to experience really very radical changes in the months, in the years to come, because we need to learn to let go of a culture that already served its purpose and a system that needs a massive, massive upgrade. And this full moon is very important because it invites us to travel back in time 12,500 years ago, when our solar system was entering the portal of the constellation of Leo, that marked the beginning of the end of Atlantean civilization and the creation of the Atlantean colonies. And it's actually a mirror that we need to face and take into consideration, because we're going to experience a very similar energy where big cities, governments, civilizations are going to dissipate, creating colonies and smaller communities under the same ideology of advance, truth, transparency, development, innovation. I could go on forever. And that is why we have such a powerful Taurus energy now that is actually asking us to consider the earth, to consider Earth's resources when we start building up, when we start creating this new reality, because the secret resides in using our bodies, our temples, our inner technologies as human beings. It demands us to be human, actually, and use Earth's energy with consciousness, with respect, because that is the key to build the new reality that we're all part of, that we're all going to create. And this is why this full moon in Leo is so important right now, because it brings a massive consciousness awakening globally and comes to teach us and show us what we need to let go in our lives so that we can start acting from Aquarius energy, which is air, our higher mind, and having the other three energies in order, which is water, our emotions, earth, our bodies, our planet, and fire, our creative energy, and our spirit, having these four energies aligned so that Aquarius can take over from here. And in order to understand where we're headed, let's also understand the symbolism of Aquarius. Aquarius is the water bearer, the conscious human that has the ability to access the higher dimensions, to download knowledge, download information, ideas, frequencies, so that he can pour all these energies into Earth. And that is why, for this Aquarian age, we're all going to recreate the concept of bringing heaven to Earth. So, finally, I want to go back to the two asteroids in Aquarius that I was talking to you about before. I wanted to leave it for the end because I think it just makes it a little bit more beautiful. So we have also in this massive boom of Aquarian energy, we have Pallas and Chariklo. And we're going to understand why they're important right now. First, Pallas Athena in the Greek mythology was the intelligent warrior that tells us to use intelligence, to use wisdom to solve conflicts, because there isn't a more lethal weapon than our intellectual abilities. And having Pallas in Aquarius right now, as well as Mercury, of course, already gives us the hint that now is the time to use our intelligence for social development, to bring innovation so that we can manifest a brilliant and a more intelligent world, solving all conflicts that are stopping us from moving forward using our intelligence. And it's in Aquarius, so it's telling us to go to our higher mind to start moving forward. And the last character I wanted to talk to you about is Chariklo, which is an asteroid that I personally love its energy. That this asteroid was discovered in 1997, and it was discovered transiting the ninth degree of Leo, exactly the same position where this full moon takes place. And in Greek mythology, Chariklo is known to be the wife of Kyron. Kyron is the healer, the centaur that ironically was not able to heal himself until the nymph Chariklo appeared in his life and healed him only with her presence. So Chariklo's energy talks about holding our presence, being still and aware and conscious, holding our space, creating a sacred space within us so that we can awaken in other people their ability to heal themselves. Only by feeling and holding our own energy in the present. And Chariklo is really important in this lunar event, especially in my opinion also, because on the 28th of January, the day of the full moon exactly, Chariklo enters the constellation of Aquarius at 0 degrees Aquarius, activating this portal of Aquarius from the 21st of December in this massive lunar event, bringing this wonderful healing energy, helping us transition with consciousness, transition to a brand new energy, help us open up to the new frequency that's entering Earth. And it's something that we need to hold and to feel within ourselves, because we're going to need this energy so that we can awaken all our creative potential for what's yet to come. So it's interesting to see, as humans' consciousness awakens, we have the ability to see and to understand more energies. And that's why it wasn't until 1997 that we had enough awareness to understand the magical energy that this asteroid holds, that this asteroid Chariklo incarnates. So as a summary in preparation for this full moon, let's let ourselves feel, let's let ourselves connect to the frequency of love that's like it's asking us to enlighten the world with our unique light within, flowing, not resisting any of the experiences that are coming and that are yet to come to our life these next weeks, so that we can transform into who we really want to be from now on, who we really feel we need to be. Because now we have a super powerful energy allowing us to manifest anything we want. So let's let our most dense emotions come to light with no judgment, so that we can initiate our transition to a new me that is being born to the world so that it can manifest and it can project itself into a more subtle aspect of itself. I really hope this information has been useful to you all, and let's use this super strong cosmic wave with awareness. Bye.